Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Greetings, viewers and subscribers. So I am asked by a PNL Patreon team member to big up this YouTube channel. It is on your screen. It's called Ironshore Leather Belt. They have very good contents over on that channel. Please go over there and subscribe. Tell them that Popeye sent you. I'm gonna be dropping the link for their channel in the description below. Click on it, go over there and check them out. Now, DJ Crazy Scott, big up yourself, my brother. All the barbers in that barbershop, all the way in England. Enough respect. Now, this first incident, it took place at the Greater Destiny Prep and Kindergarten School at Rosemount Crescent in the parish of St. James. Now, this is what we are learning. The administrators at the school, they securely locked it up late Friday afternoon. An administrator returned to the school yesterday morning, Saturday, March 11, about some minutes to 7 o'clock. It was then realized that the school, it was broken into. The school was entered by removing one of the burglar bars to a classroom. The hoodlum then damaged the door to the main office and entered the main office. The following items were stolen from the main office: 10 toilet tissues. Did you hear that? The little piece of nastiness. Him thief 10 toilet paper, 10,000 Jamaican dollars in cash, and a blue Lenovo laptop. And nobody ask. Someone has already purchased that laptop. Boy, may I tell you. And females, especially, be careful. You know, this is what happened in Westmoreland a lot in the past, but it has started again. The latest incident took place early yesterday morning, Saturday, March 11, a few minutes after 6 o'clock. We are learning that a lady, she's in her late 30s. She was standing along the Mango Hall main road in the Little London police area when two hoodlums rode up on a motorcycle. The hoodlum stopped at the lady's feet and the pillion, he pulled a gun and held up the lady. They then proceeded to rob her of her valuables, to include cash and her cellular phone. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. Females especially, please be aware. Now, for a while now, I've been telling you about former St. James most wanted hoodlum, Kirk Lawson, also known as Kirky. He was the hoodlum involved in a shooting incident with the police on February 18. In that incident, a policeman was shot and injured. Kirky, he was also shot, but he made good his escape. He later turned up at the Falmouth Hospital in Trelawney with gunshot wounds. He gave the hospital staff wrong name and told them that he was shot in the Lilliput area of St. James. He was subsequently nabbed by the police and he has been under police guard since then. I've been promising you a photograph of Kirk Lawson for a while now. Look on your screen. That is Kirk Lawson. He was charged for wounding with intent and other charges in relation to the incident with the police officers. He was also charged for the offense for which he was wanted by the police, and that offense had placed him on the St. James Police most wanted list. He was charged for the murder of DeVito Barnett, also known as Biggs. Biggs was shot and killed on the night of October 7, 2022, about 7:15 along the Hendon Norwood Main Road in Montego Bay. The cases against Kirk Lawson, they were called up in the Montego Bay courts on Friday. He was not brought to court. We are told that he was not brought to court because of medical reasons. Remember that he is still a patient at the Falmouth Hospital. The cases against him were put off until March 23. Now, that right there is the notorious Kirk Lawson, also known as Kirky. In this next incident, I carried a story yesterday. It was about the death of a man named Mr. Devon Wright. Devon Wright, he was killed late Friday afternoon at Top Geneva in Grangeville in the parish of Westmoreland. What I told you about this incident yesterday was the allegations, meaning that was one side of the story. Now, someone contacted us and have sent us a WhatsApp message giving us another side to the story. I'm going to be reading what the person said. And yes, this person admitted to me that Mr. Devon Wright was under his liquor. So this is what the person said. Devon was riding his bicycle past the young boys who were playing football. One of them kicked the ball on Devon's bicycle. And if you notice, I'm translating the message in English or standard English because some of it is written in Jamaican Creole. I have to be mindful that not everyone who listen will understand patois. Got it? So the person continued. One of them kicked the ball on Devon's bicycle. Devon came off and started to cuss the boys and go up in them face. Then Bigga, the youngster face that Devon go up to, fling a big stone hitting Devon on one of his feet, causing a wound. Another of the youngsters flung a stone hitting Devon's bicycle. Devon cussed and pushed the bicycle down to his yard. Devon then came back out with a machete in his waist. Lord have mercy, man. Devon met the rum and Satan trick him. Why Devon never stay home? Or why didn't someone encourage him to go and make a report to the police station? So the person is saying that Devon, he came back out with a machete in his waist. The person then said, bear in mind, he was so weak, he didn't even get the chance to take out the machete and attack them. You see, I think what the person is saying right here is that Devon was weak because he was drunk. The person continued. Junior, Bigga stepfather, who run bike taxi, wasn't there at the moment of the first incident. He came around to Devon yard and asked questions. He took the machete from Bigga, and Bigga would be his stepson. So the person is saying that Junior, he took the machete from his stepson and started hitting Devon in his back and all over. Junior gave Devon about 5 hard blows, and Devon's mother stand up and witness it. And all she begged them to stop hitting him and call to them. Them didn't stop. After that, Devon could barely walk. After him get the lick them, you can see say him weak bad. Junior, that's the youngster's stepfather. Bigga, that's the youngster himself. And Manda, that's the youngster's mother. They started throwing stones at Devon because he was staggering down into the yard. He then started to run from them and go over to the other yard beside of Junior's and his family yard. The last stone Junior fling hit Devon in his head. Him drop right on the spot. Then Junior go on his bike and rode off. People in the community thought Junior went to get a drive to bring Devon to the hospital. Instead, he went back on the road running bike taxi. After the news of the death of Devon reached Junior, he fled the scene and went to another community, and he didn't even return. So you heard what the person said. You see, there is a lot of questions to be asked, but I'm not going to ask them yet because I am hoping to do an interview with someone. This is serious. A man was killed. The question is, was it justified or not? Stand by. There is more to come. So, have you heard about the youngster who was killed in the parish of St. Ann Friday night into early Saturday morning? I received a WhatsApp message yesterday from someone who was at the event Friday night. I'm going to be reading that message. It is on your screen. It says, "Good morning, Popeye. I went to a singing last night, and this 12-year-old boy," and you are seeing him on your screen, "and this 12-year-old boy was dancing, and I get a whole heap of money. So him get it, him give it to his father. But he was dancing and rolling in the dirt. So his father said he's gonna carry him, go home, go change, and come back. Popeye, the man came back alone. When the people asked him for his son, the man said he was talking to him and told him not to bother go and roll in the dirt. When him go back out, he said the boy spit in his face. He said he used a big stone and hit his son in his head. He said when he was trying to move him, his son was not moving. When the crowd went and looked, the little boy dead. And the father said he threw away the stone in bushes when he saw that his son was not moving. The son is my daughter's school friend. It happened at Elvanes in the parish of St. Ann. Now, I'm going to be dropping the video of this youngster on the ground bleeding. I'm going to be dropping that video over on Patreon. So you heard that. The father, he's now in police custody for killing his 12-year-old son. All because he's claiming that his son spit in his face. The mayhem. So let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Have you hit on the love button as yet? If you have not yet done so, remember to do it. Also, if you are over here watching our videos and you have not yet subscribed, hit on the subscribe button. As also, hit on the notification bell. Then click all so that whenever we drop a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Mr. Lambert Johnson, our in-house lawyer. Happy birthday to you, sir. And for persons who are asking, we are trying to resume as early as possible. Stand by. And we are hoping to start the immigration lawyer series by the latest Tuesday. I've gotten a whole lot of questions and you can continue sending in the questions. By Tuesday, we are hoping to start the series, all right? Now, in the final story for today, this one took place last night, Saturday, March 11, about 7 o'clock. It took place right across from the Devon Seventh-day Adventist Church at Sun Valley Road in the Devon area in the parish of St. James. We are learning that 3 men were in a yard. They were standing and talking. The 3 men included one, Darren Mowatt. He is 25 years old and he was living at Anchovy. The second one is a 23-year-old chef from Bourg, and the third one is a 23-year-old man from the same Sun Valley area, all in the parish of St. James. We are told that whilst they were in the yard talking, hoodlums pounced and opened a barrage of gunshots on the 3 men. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape. The police were called, and when they made checks, Darren Mowatt, he was found lying face down with gunshot wounds to his face. The 23-year-old chef, who was from the same Sun Valley area, he had received gunshot wounds to his back. The other man, he was not hurt. Both Darren and the other man who was shot, they were taken to a nearby hospital where Darren, he was pronounced DEAD, whilst the other man was treated and admitted. Listen this now. Listen to this. We are told that when the police processed this crime scene, 35 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. How much did I say? 35 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.
Tell a friend for tell a friend for tell a friend about Popeye Newslink and PNL Vlog TV. Like, subscribe and share. Quicksilver say, if we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. If we just unite, what a country this will be. If we just unite, Jamaica live in unity. Hey, crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. I coulda sunshine or rain. Jamaica, no problem, no pain. Rude boy them knock out can't tame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. To the street and the lane. Everybody them start complain. Bloodshed, what a shame, but me want me country back. Give me country back. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Crime it a mash up Jamaica. Criminals them a mash up Jamaica. Jamaicans mash up Jamaica. Oh Jamaica, me sweet Jamaica. Jamaica, Jamaica, the land of the sun. Jamaica become now the land of the gun. East and north and south when me turn. Country and town man a